The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand here. CD, you look at the Texans in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situations where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick of the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he's off to a fantastic start to the season. Already 8 touchdown passes in just his first 2 weeks of the year. Now, I don't think that's a pace he's going to be able to sustain, but at the very least, he's got this offense humming here to start things out.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. This one taken in by Cephas. Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Lawrence to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So out come the Texans in great starting field position. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. The Texans at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. From the gun, he'll hand this off. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Operating from the gun. Jeffers. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Jeffers. Quick slant here to Smith. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Isaiah Pacheco, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. But no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run with Etienne. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Etienne once more. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 13 carries, 70 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
On for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded right around the 8. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
Pass interference. Defense.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40.
But it's certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jeffers. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jeffers. And he fires one incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jeffers. And this one complete to Smith. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Holding. Offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a...
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. On second down, a run with Etienne. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Lawrence on third down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. Oh, able to avoid him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. To throw again on second down. Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield now, Lawrence. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. On 3rd down, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle. Defense.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Johnny Stanton, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here are the Texans to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jeffers throwing the out route and complete. That's Collins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Operating from the gun. Jeffers over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Operating from the gun, Jeffers. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. From the gun on third down, Jeffers. And incomplete. He just tossed it away. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This one from 48 yards away. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Lawrence. He gets this complete to Cephas. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. ETN up the middle. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. On first down, right back to ETN. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. But now it brings up third down. And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick here is good. And they cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Yeah, they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
To throw on second down, Jeffers. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And to the right side here, it's Allen. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty there.
know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
Steps away. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Tight end carry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up. Then he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. On 1st and 10, Jeffers. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point count. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in long ways, but they had enough of this in that 1st half. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry to about the 48-yard line.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jeffers, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. Well, he shot in, seeming like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position, and even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield,
you're under pressure again, and down he goes again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Now Etienne to start the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
82 yards for... On first down, Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Lawrence. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A shotgun snap, and again to Etienne. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. On second down, Etienne once more. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Here's Lawrence. And this one taken in by Cephas. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A handoff running left is Etienne. Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And here comes the Texans now. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. On On first down, Jeffers throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Back to throw. Jeffers. Quick slant here to Smith. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Jeffers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. To throw on third down. Jeffers. And that will be incomplete.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 4th down.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 25 yards that time. A give to Etienne running right to the 43, 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Oh, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable for Thomas. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. Back now in... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got room. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Throwing on 1st down. Jeffers. Throw left side complete. That's Allen. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Hands it off out of the gun. And this will be a Texans 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jeffers to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. On 4th down, Jeffers. And Allen's got it. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And they're going to speed things up here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there. But let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the... Time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw. Jeffers looking here for Smith downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing that happens to guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Lawrence to throw. Rotates ETN along the sideline. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. On play action, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jeffers, a quick throw, but incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. They go play action with Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Montez Sweat in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Lawrence will throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
We always talk about
Now Lawrence on 1st down. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. And they'll run with ETN. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Lawrence. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here's a Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Houston set to take over. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down. The Texans send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars. Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. ETN bringing in another one. And down he'll go at the 25. Throwing now, Lawrence. Finding space at the 40. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Lawrence. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact, he's going to move the ball well downfield. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins.
So the Jaguars going to get possession of the football first here in this overtime session as the kick is away. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
A good pickup there, a 20. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Here's a give to ETN. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Tressway now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone. Now a first throw here in overtime. This is Smith with the ground. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Jeffers throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Partner, this is a pretty good drive they're putting together, and I know if I'm on the other sideline, that offense, kind of helpless, isn't it? Because they may not touch the football at all, but if they go down and score a touchdown, this thing's over.
Absolutely, that would write an ending to this script. We'll see what happens. He's going to float this one deep right side, and that is incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stun silence here as they win it outright in overtime. As the fans enter back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. I feel like they probably let this one slip away in overtime.
I agree with that. And their happiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, David.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So for Houston, it's an ideal.
It's week 4 of the National Football League. And up next are the Texans' rangy cornerback. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Texans and the Raiders, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand here. CD, you look at the Texans in this matchup. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what. I like this style of offense. It suits them.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
Well, that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So out come the Texans in great starting field position. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. Throwing to start the drive. Jeffers. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. A quick check on the numbers for Keenan Allen from last week. 6 catches, 79 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 14 carries, 131 yards, and also the score.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
To throw on 2nd down. Fletcher got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. Fletcher. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw again. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. He's got the first down and more. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on 3rd down, Fletcher. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Palmer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Flush to it, and a big loss here as he's taken down. B.J. Hill able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Complete. Smith has it.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jeffers. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jeffers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Fletcher. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. A 41-yard punt. Throwing to start the drive. Jeffers over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jeffers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd down.
Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt to pass of just under 20 yards.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun, Jeffers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far, the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly... First down, Jeffers. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Jeffers. Allen's got it complete. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. Throwing to start the drive. Jeffers. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Max Crosby. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this. To throw on 2nd down. Jeffers. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. On 3rd down, Jeffers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Operating from the gun. Jeffers. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. The Texans hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited. Not overly so, but that quiet confidence is starting to build. They're starting to believe that this could be their year if they stay on track.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Jeffers over the middle to Beckham. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Jeffers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard. He'll try and throw for it here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Back to throw again. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He's trying to get that to Brevin Jordan. And it's 2nd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Odell Beckham with career touchdown number 75 as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slamming it up. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Here's Ward to return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay the game.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Back to throw. Jeffers. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense heading back for one final first half drive. Throwing on 1st down. Fletcher. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. So we reach halftime. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Texans to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Throwing to start the drive. Jeffers. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Looking to throw. Jeffers. Quick slant here to Smith. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, Jeffers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. To 1st down. Off play action. Jeffers. He completes it to Beckham. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in colleges delivered to the NFL.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jeffers. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Keenan Allen from 10 yards out. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes...
On for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On second down, Jacobs. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Jeffers. And that'll be incomplete. On 3rd and 2, Jeffers. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he is going to have a Texans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Jeffers on the move to his left. It's caught. Beckham. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. First down, here's Mitchell. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And quickly, they get to the line. Looking to throw. Jeffers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jeffers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Well, 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is,
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
False start.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Fletcher. And a quick throw here. That's complete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll roll it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back now in Houston. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Fletcher, and that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Josh Palmer with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's going to be dropped following a pickup. Off the play fake. Jeffers airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be knocked out just outside the 10. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, But when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. Jeffers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat the 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Throwing to start the drive. Fletcher, he finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw on second down. Fletcher, same target. It's Jacobs again. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on third down. Fletcher able to find Waller. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. On first down, Fletcher. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got some space here. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able down conversion. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a...
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Throwing on first down. Fletcher. And this one too low. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Fletcher. That's caught right side by Palmer. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun, Fletcher. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fletcher. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. To throw on 2nd down, Fletcher. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fletcher. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Fletcher. And that ball incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. And it's in. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Looking to throw. Jeffers. It's caught. Smith. He's got room at the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Throwing to start the drive. Fletcher. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. On 1st and 10. Fletcher. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. To throw on 2nd down. Fletcher. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Texans are going to take possession. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 72 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. That one looks like he'll throw here. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They go play action here on 1st down.
And it's complete, right back in the hands of Smith. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Operating from the gun. Jeffers, the quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. It's a quarterback sneak. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time is run out on this ball game. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Texans, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.